So today I'm going to be demonstrating an upper lip wax. I'm just doing the prep at the moment, which is really important. So just note the direction of the hair growth on an upper lip, which grows from the cupids downwards as a general rule. So I'm just using the Outback Organics gel cleanser, and I'm going against and with the hair because I want to soften that hair follicle so that I prep the hair follicle to release the hair. So we reduce the risk of splitting the hair follicle. We also reduce the possibility of breaking the hair. So that's our gel cleanser. I'm going to take another cotton pad with a spray of the Outback Organics botanical oil, and I'm just going to do the same just with and against the hair. Again, just hydrating and softening the hair follicle area in preparation to release the hair. Always using your opposite hand to stretch the skin, and I'm just working with a tissue now to get any of the excess oil off. So just make sure that other hand's always supporting and stretching the skin for you. Your prep is really important. So as you can see with our lady's hair, we've got it growing in this direction. So our very firm rule of thumb is that we apply our wax with the direction of hair growth and we remove against the direction of hair growth. So I'm going to flip that rule on the upper lip, and I've been working this way for quite a while now without any problem with ingrown hairs or splitting of the follicle. I'm actually going to be applying against the hair growth with my wax, and I'm going to be removing with the direction of hair growth. The reason this won't affect the hair breakage is because we're working with a very short hair, and where we've got the vellus hair, very fine fluffy hair. So this technique will enable us to grab the hair so that our wax can shrink down onto it and pull it out from the root. So let's have a look. So I'm going to go up against, and I'm just going to use a paintbrush movement so that I can constantly scoop my wax underneath the hairs, working up to the cupids, and then I can just use a stretch to press that wax in, and then I'm actually going to lift from here and we're going to remove in the direction. Make sure that you've got these two stretching in opposite directions, and let's have a look at our patch where you can see that there's no hair breakage. I've got the little roots, the little bulbs at the end of the hair, so a successful removal, and you can see the little vellus hairs that have come out as well. So we're going to do the same now on the other side. So now you can see it from this side, so I'm just going to put a stretch in, and I'm just going to go backwards on the hair. It's perfectly okay to go onto the lip line. Just placing our stretch back in, lift, and then just having a little look again, and we've successfully got all of the roots, no hair breakage. So now I can just do any overlays for any that might have been left over, so we'll do that now. So what we've got left here is just a couple of hairs, and it's quite normal in the corner of the mouth, so we're just going to be stretching the skin this way so that we can capture those. And we've got a few just up here on the cupid, so I'm going to do one full application from here to capture these as well. So going against, just being a little bit careful of our piercing here. And we're going to go backwards again. So let's have a look. We've captured our ones up around the cupids and down in the corner of the mouth. So once we've finished any of our waxing, we always re-cleanse the area with the Outback Organics Gel Cleanser. So if we've successfully pulled the hair out from the root in the anagen stage of hair growth, with it will come some body fluid in the form of blood spotting or plasma. So we just want to cleanse that back off the skin so we don't risk any follicle irritation. And then we can put on our aftercare, which is the Outback Organics Aloe Gel, which is a fabulous product to use for any of your facial waxing because it will reduce any high color. As you can see, our lady's not come up particularly high color because we've done some stretch. We've been very conscious with the temperature of the wax that we've applied on. And I'd just like to leave a little generous application of the aloe gel just to cool and soothe the skin and hydrate it.